With 2025 fast approaching, it's the perfect moment to revisit some timeless classics. Here are my top 10 must-play single-player games you need to experience again in 2024, because great games never go out of style. Starting with the Batman Arkham series, I firmly believe it represents the peak of superhero games, alongside Spider-Man, of course. While Arkham Asylum and Arkham City are brilliant, Arkham Knight has always been my favorite. This game perfectly encapsulates what it feels like to be the Dark Knight patrolling a Gotham City overrun with chaos. Its story is gripping, pulling you into the shadowy depths of Gotham as you face off against iconic villains and waves of henchmen. The combat is top tier, fluid, impactful, and grounded in realism, making every encounter feel meaningful and challenging. And then there's the Batmobile. Love it or hate it, it adds a fresh layer to the gameplay with high-speed chases and tank battles. Combine that with incredible mission variety, and you've got a masterpiece.
Oh God. Get away from me! Where's Scarecrow? Go to hell! Where is he? I got nothing to say to you, Batman. Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body. Okay. You're almost there.
Rise of the Tomb Raider is a must-play for anyone who grew up with the original Tomb Raider series. If you had a PS1 back in the day, chances are you spent countless hours exploring tombs with Lara Croft, pointy polygons and all. While remakes and remasters of classics often fall short for me, this sequel doesn't just honor the legacy, it surpasses it. This time, Lara's adventure is bigger, bolder, and far more intense. The stakes are higher, the enemies more ruthless, and the parkour challenges demand real precision. Compared to its predecessor, it leans more into action-packed gameplay while still offering plenty of exploration. The vast world is teeming with secrets, and the storytelling, enhanced by stellar voice acting and cinematic cutscenes, pulls you in. If you're a fan of adventure games, this is one of the best experiences out there.
You deaf? Beat it!
While GTA might be Rockstar's crown jewel, there are other gems that deserve more recognition, and Mafia sits at the top of that list. The original was a masterpiece, but it's been quite a while since its release, so recommending it now feels tricky. Thankfully, the remastered Mafia, a definitive edition, breathes new life into this classic, combining the gripping original story with stunning modern visuals and enhancements for today's platforms. This game offers an unforgettable dive into the dangerous life of a Mafia member. From heart-pounding shootouts and high-stakes drive-bys to tense moments of extortion and outmaneuvering the cops, Mafia delivers a cinematic experience. Unlike GTA's sandbox chaos, this game is more serious and mission-driven, with a slower pace that lets you fully absorb its gritty, immersive world. It's a must-play for fans of crime dramas. The BioShock series needs no introduction. It's a true masterpiece of storytelling and gameplay. While all three games, BioShock, BioShock 2, and Infinite, are incredible, BioShock Infinite holds a special place in my heart. The game's heavy plot, breathtaking world design, thrilling gunplay, and supernatural elements make it unforgettable. Although it's a linear game like the rest of the series, its detailed and immersive environments often make me wish it was open world. You play as Booker DeWitt, tasked with rescuing Elizabeth, a mysterious woman with the ability to open portals to other dimensions, abilities that are incredibly useful during battles. Despite its linearity, the game feels expansive, offering so much depth in its story and characters. My favorite part? The fascinating NPCs whose thought-provoking worldviews make you question reality in ways you've never imagined.
Still moving! Here! Ammo! Booker, catch!
Great.
Keep your eyes peeled.
If there's one game from the past decade that I think everyone should experience at least once, it's The Order 1886. While it didn't make the impact it deserved due to its short length, this game is still a masterpiece in its own right. The developers aimed to deliver an unparalleled cinematic experience fused with thrilling third-person gunplay, and they absolutely nailed it. The Order 1886 was one of the best-looking games of its time, and even years later, it holds up remarkably well. The gunfights are some of the most immersive I've ever played, with each shot feeling impactful and grounded in realism. The intense cover-based mechanics remind me of the Gears of War series, but with a more grounded, weighty feel. It's truly a unique, unforgettable experience.
I believe Mademoiselle requires our attention.
Grain, we're in position.
About time!
Move out.
What took you all so long? Rebel down!
Knights, engage at will. Understood. On the first floor.
I need to reload!
Days Gone was ahead of its time, even if it didn't get the recognition it deserved when it first launched. Critics dismissed it as just another generic zombie shooter, but fast forward to 2024 and it's hard to find a better open-world zombie survival game. The game is intense, keeping you on edge at all times. You're constantly hunted by terrifying hordes, but these aren't your typical zombies. They're faster, smarter, and far more relentless, making every encounter thrilling yet grounded. Beyond the combat, Days Gone shines as a survival game. You'll scavenge for resources, hunt for food, and care for your trusty motorcycle, which plays a crucial role in your journey. With its immersive world, gripping gameplay, and emotional story, this is a game you absolutely shouldn't miss if you love survival adventures.
I gotta kill them all. Every last one of these murdering sons and bitches. First one down. Now the rest of you.
You probably saw this coming, and for good reason. Cyberpunk 2077 has completely turned things around to become one of the best open-world games out there. It's brimming with content, tons of memorable missions, endless customization options, sleek futuristic rides, and a vibrant world that feels alive with detail and personality. Honestly, there's little left to complain about at this point. It's worth every penny. A huge part of this transformation is thanks to the Phantom Liberty expansion. It's not just an add-on, it's a game changer, breathing new life into the experience and making everything feel bigger. If you haven't checked it out yet, don't just take my word for it. The reviews out there speak volume. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe. Your support means the world to me. There are only a few immersive sims that have truly impacted the gaming industry, and Deus Ex: Mankind Divided is definitely one of them. This game does so much right. It's got an engaging story, brilliant characters, incredible level design, and fantastic gameplay. Sure, the execution isn't perfect, and a few parts feel a bit lacking, but that doesn't take away from how solid this game is overall. Even almost a decade later, Mankind Divided holds up remarkably well. The cyberpunk world design is absolutely stunning, and it's a blast to take down enemies while experimenting with different abilities. The best part? The game gives you so many ways to approach missions, whether you prefer stealth, combat, or something in between. It's hard to put into words, so you've just got to experience it yourself.
إلا نجيب أسلحة جديدة.
Many of us have completely forgotten about Quantum Break, a game that was ahead of its time, so much so that players probably thought it'd be better appreciated in the future. But if you loved Control and crave a similar experience, you absolutely need to dive back into Quantum Break. The game brought something truly unique to the table by combining time-bending mechanics with smooth, fluid movement. Plus, it featured live-action sequences that kept me hooked, even though a few could have been trimmed down. The tragic story it unfolds is worth experiencing at least once, especially with the strong characters that bring it to life. The voice acting is top-notch, and the characters themselves are unforgettable. Even after all these years, Quantum Break still looks incredible, making it totally worth playing in 2024.
Yeah, I noticed. Jesus.
Go, go, go! Move in! Weapons free!
Give up. Down.
Put down the gun, Joyce!
Stop fucking shooting at her. God damn it.
Funny you showing up on this day in particular.
I wanted to wrap up this list with a game that many of us consider legendary in the FPS community, Half-Life 2. This game completely revolutionized the genre, with its groundbreaking storytelling, brilliant character interactions, and a meticulously crafted world that still looks great today. Sure, it's old, 20 years old, in fact, but it continues to offer an unforgettable experience that keeps you hooked from start to finish. For those of you who might be new to Half-Life 2, let me give you a quick rundown. It's a story-driven FPS where you step into the shoes of Gordon Freeman, tasked with saving Earth from an alien empire. The gameplay is a perfect blend of challenging puzzles and intense gunfights, all while facing off against a variety of alien creatures. And even now, the level of detail in the environment makes it feel like you're playing a modern game, which is why it's totally worth revisiting in 2024. And that's a wrap for today's video. Let me know which of these games you're excited to revisit. For me, it's definitely Quantum Break. It's such a unique experience. Also, Seal, if you're into games from the early 2000s that still hold up, check out this video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.